Hi guys, I figured out a few last days, months, how interesting it actually is how to play these old games, classic old games from SNES, Super Nintendo. They're awesome. So I basically wanted to show you guys how it works. First of all, you actually have to get yourself an emulator that basically simulates whatever you want to play. When you go onto this website, I will put the link in the description. So after you have basically gone to this website, first you have to go to the emulators, and without the emulators you cannot play your own files. I'll explain it later. Well, let's just say we're gonna wanna get some for Super Nintendo. After you got here, I like this one. Where is it? Yeah, this one. It works perfectly. I don't like this one. Click on it. Just after a while, let's wait a few seconds, and you click on download. I'm going to do that. After you've downloaded it, actually installed it, you have to click, where is it? Here, Super Nintendo. And these are the ROM files. Basically, that are the games. Without the ROM files, you cannot play any games. You download the ROM files just like the emulator. You click on it, wait for a few seconds, and then click download. Okay, here. Click downloading it. Gonna do that. Now let's see. Where did I put? Yes. Small one. Here. That's the one. Basically, you will get this. You extract it. I always extract it to a folder. That makes it easier. Basically, get this, and you have this thing. After you actually have downloaded a game, you will get these zip files. So basically, you will need WinRAR or something like that. I don't know if you actually can. You drop them in here, and start the program. If you want to start a game, you click on File and Load Game, or just Control O, and it's going to show you all the games you put into the ROM folder. So I'm going to start Donkey Kong now, and here it is. Yes, the controller plugin. Yeah, I prefer to put a controller in. So basically, plug in a controller, play it with a controller. In case you actually want to change the settings, controls, you will have to go here, input configuration, and here you basically change it by just clicking on it, and then clicking on it, then pressing whatever button you want it. For example, W, whatever. You get the point. And basically then you play the game like any other game. Like you would normally. Let me try it. It's straight here. I will just have to plug in the controller. Maybe I have to restart it. I don't know. Let's see, does it work? No, I have to restart it. Load game. Cell line here. Also, I can fast forward boring parts, like this for example, which makes it a little bit convenient. Also, if you press Shift and F1, 2, 3, 4 to F10, you can actually basically save a game. Oh, I should show you. I just loaded the game. Okay. So if you basically save it, you get save stats. You can walk around and save it again. Basically, that's also very convenient. I know he has problems now. So anything else? Basically, that's about it. I don't know if other emulators work different. Some of them you actually have to make a setup. For example, the Nintendo 64 one, I think you have to install that one. And I think that's all to know. Here. I shoot my items. I use a sword. I don't know what this button does. and there's the map screen. So, it's basically the most important things. But don't forget the emulator or else it won't work. So, this for starters again, download the emulator, install it, get your games, put them in a ROM file, and then load them. Yeah, that's it. Yes, in case of questions, you can ask me. In case I forgot something, yes, I will check that again. So, that was it. See you guys in, I don't know when.